Any trucker who still supports Trump is as dumb as it gets to knowing his business or the industry. It's plain and simple. You do all this work building your company as an owner-operator or a company driver, then you knowingly continue to support a dip of a president who is directly affecting that business. All right, Zane, let's get after the truckers this time. Big-time truck drivers. We have to stop and think for half a second here. And honestly, it's not that difficult to see. I know most of you are as brain dead as a rubber chicken with your thoughts, opinions, and beliefs, but this is as simple as it gets, bro. A couple weeks ago, got a comment about the fuel prices suggesting that fuel was more expensive under Biden than Trump. Well, no, you would be wrong and lying. At the end of Biden's term, fuel prices were way more affordable than what they are now with the dip of a president we have. But forget about that and let's do some critical thinking, shall we? Oh, wait a minute. We can't do that because you folks are MAGA. Look, here's what I just put in the fuel tank the other day. I just filled up the truck. Look at it. Now, this is just fuel. I hadn't started with the DEF tank and I hadn't started the reefer yet. But in total, it was about $1,000 for my visit here in North Carolina's Flying J. The most I've spent under Biden was around $700 and $800 back in 2022 or whatever that was. Fuel was around $5 on average. And I want to be completely factual here with you guys, because I'm always preaching about facts. 8 weeks in 2022, prices were higher under Biden. I'll say it again. 2022, prices were higher under President Biden. 2022 for 8 weeks. Because I know some moron will write in and complain. Prices dropped under Biden to where when dear Supreme Leader took office, he was on his way to a stable or stabilizing economic outcome. And that's not me saying this. That's me regurgitating the truth. Facts. Look at this. As of January 20th, 2025, President Joe Biden left Donald Trump a U.S. economy characterized by record job growth, the booming stock market, and cooled inflation compared to its 2022 peak. There it is. Just a basic Google search. It isn't that hard to find facts and truth if you're willing to look, truck driver. For our dear Supreme Leader, $5.37, in some states is $7.75 and climbing. But I also understand this is an absolute stupid conversation to even have because most of us, well, I take that back. I'll say a lot of us know fuel prices aren't controlled by the presidents. But since you drivers love to talk about Biden and fuel, I thought I'd bring that up. Thanks for your attention to this matter, as dear Supreme Leader likes to say. CBB. Like, comment, and subscribe below. Help the channel to grow. Hit the notification bell to be reminded of new content added to the channel. I'm Nick Anthony. Crack Panther Broken. If you aren't mad, you aren't paying attention.